Pacific Northwest, there is a special and hateful place these two schools have for each other in their hearts. From Jake Browning's point or Kenny Wheaton running back to score, this game has had plenty of moments, and maybe we'll get another classic in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Washington Huskies, taking on last year's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Powell with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Oregon's offense will have the football first. When these two get together, there is no inclination to take your foot off the gas. And the last time these two met, Oregon full throttle and finished the blowout.
And I think Oregon fans and Oregon people around the building would tell you this is kind of their new squad now. This is the way this rivalry is going to go.
Makes the catch on the left. There we go. Touchdown, Oregon. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they've built traditions and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football game.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So Washington's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those.
Coming out aggressively. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He'll pull it on the read. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Give to the running back. Fighting off the defender. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the deep?
Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's McMillan. Fires to the tight end. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. The Huskies are marching down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man in the middle. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
And these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's Doyle. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Finds a little space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Ducks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going.
Turning it on! Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Ducks are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here.
And that is the way you set the tone. Man, early and...
A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the air, it's McMillan. Makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. On the run, it's Doyle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Slithers into space. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Ducks! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You could play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
Throws to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. They're dealing with a second and long. Dropping back, it's McMillan. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Oregon! And they turn it into a defensive score. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Now, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. For decades, Washington dominated this rivalry. Then 1994 and the pick by Kenny Wheaton took it to the house. And since that moment, this rivalry has been on.
It's been so much fun to watch.
It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Got the big tight end on the corner route. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. A first down run on the doorstep. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The RPO, fire complete to the left. At midfield, he's got room. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Trying to slam in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Fakes to grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Finds his man. It's Lawson.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Got it in the middle. It's Lawson. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Ducks have this offense rolling. To the air on first down. Moving out of the pocket. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. He'll keep it himself. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. That's caught. It's Harris. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Second down coming up. Looking to throw, it's McMillan. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Washington sends out the punt team. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the returner goes down. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snagged in the middle, it's Lawson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Fly trumpet! Fly trumpet! Ready, go!
Back to throw, it's McMillan. Trying to barrel in. And they will score. Touchdown, Huskies.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Cal. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pulls it in, it's Skinner. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. He's going to take off. At the 45 on his way. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Lost to throw on first down. trying to make magic on the scramble. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. It's complete to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, they wait all year for this game, and the Ducks and Huskies could just give us one fun finish today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. Still 2 quarters to go in this one between UW and Oregon, a treasured rivalry in both Seattle and Eugene.
The Ducks will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. They'll move the tight end. They'll give it to him again.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Touchdown, Huskies! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Fires to the big fella. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Under fire. Oh, what a move. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that one's incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
He'll do it himself. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Look out, he's got room. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now he's looking to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the marker, it's Skinner. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback will keep it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Hauls it in. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. On target. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Ducks need to pick it up on 4th down.
And I like the execution by this defense, understanding where the first down marker is. Let them throw the ball short, come up, get him on the ground, forcing a 4th down. Decision time for this offense.
The Ducks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal.
Well, I think the experience on offense was a big reason why the head coach felt...
Touchdown, Oregon! And the beatdown has ensued.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's McMillan. Unloads it left. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Hines is back in the middle. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Washington. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you could tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll go to the ground. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They were counting on making a few yards after the catch on 3rd down. Instead, they're staring at 4th.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times you trust your guy. You throw it to him and you say, I can make somebody miss or lower my shoulder and get to the sticks. The defense had none of that. Nice job tackling. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's on 4th down, still going. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Swings it out to his running back. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The offense lining up for a first down play. Leaves it with the back. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Ducks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Right back to the well. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The Ducks have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. He leaves it with the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks! And the pummeling has started. And that might be a dagger. They've pushed the lead out, and they are now setting their sights on their 12th straight win.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. To the air, it's McMillan. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. They're setting up the screen. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. One more play to pad the stats.
Timeout, Washington.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's taking a deep shot. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. Man, does that hurt this defense at this point in the game to get called for the PI. Absolutely brutal. Wants to go up top on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. So Oregon gets the victory in its blood feud against Washington, and you best believe this one is going to stick with the men in purple for quite a while. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of